have a break. Let's have a break.
Gonna continue on and make a very low strict time chemicals home in this stream. Before that, I need to run out the stream time. Hold.
Need me to do some shopping for.
I was not gonna collect people I missed the first time around. Nice. Excuse me. It's not so nice. Damn. Wow, these guys suck. Hey, I win.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Why don't you help me with please order me a single? Do you want to try the latest drink in our cafe? Brand new extra strong beer point coffee.
Ah, my head is so itchy.
Let's hope you can see a fight. That's unfortunate. It's perfect. Damn. Suck.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
City is ablaze.
Will I live?
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Squishy.
Have you read the latest chapter?
I'll teach you how to act cute. Here, follow me. Yellow ducky nibble. Unbelievably delicious. Buy our bread and get phone data for free.
Of all the roads you take, safety comes first.
Yeah, I haven't even this.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
So you're an electric type plus ghost type?
Hello. Welcome. The song. Download it.
Is there anything you'd like to buy?
It's like 4.1 songs.
Hey there, sweetie. You're so cute.
Now, take the damage. Ooh, very nice. Yay, win.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Please do not take any pictures or upload them to any social media or This is so
All of our new products.
Always respawn. What is new? Hey there, just step a little further from the railing. It's quite dangerous. Life is beautiful. Don't do anything rash. Don't worry, I wasn't planning to jump. Oh good, that's a relief. But still, please don't stand too close to the railing. Accidents do happen, you know. Nice to meet you. I'm Davis. My day job is to stand on this bridge and persuade passersby to cherish their life. Hey, you could call me a volunteer. Modern life is full of emptiness, and everyone's trapped in an existential crisis. Our organization needs more life-loving volunteers like you to stop people from giving up on their lives. I'd like to talk with you a bit more. Of course, talking with people is part of my job anyway, haha. How would you volunteer to convince people to stay alive? Let me tell you a story. Just think of it as someone else's story. Because strictly speaking, it is. Once there was a girl who was born into an utterly unremarkable small town. She was just as unremarkable. Ordinary face, ordinary grades, ordinary skills. Nothing about her stood out. The city was small, so small that everyone knew each other. Yet it was so large that this girl could never find her way out. It seemed she was destined to spend her unremarkable life there. Eat, sleep, go to school. Today is the same as tomorrow, and tomorrow is exactly as the same as the day after. Guess even after graduating, this endless cycle of life won't change one bit, huh? And so the girl thought she had seen the end. If there would be no difference between the present and final moment of life, why not let that final moment come sooner? So she took a leap, hoping this endless torment would finally come to an end. But in mid-air, unprecedented thoughts surged through her mind. She wanted to live. She wanted to live like never before, more than fire craves wood, more than the universe yearns for the stars. She wanted to live. I want to live, I want to live, I want to live, I want to live. Oh yeah, not repeating all that. She hit the ground, never to move again. Yet under the glow of the fattest moon, her burning will to live manifested. There it stands before you now. So back to the original question, why volunteer to convince people to stay alive? Because I myself wanted to stay alive. Haha, it's just me projecting my own feelings onto others, that's all. How long have you been volunteering? Let me think, it's been 30, maybe 40 years? I don't quite remember, but at least 30 years for sure. Wow, time really flies. I've been at it for so long without even realizing. You probably know this, right? We ghosts aren't souls of the dead, but a manifestation of intense obsessions. So basically, we're all obsessives, forever fixated on one specific thing. Come to think of it, Plan Arcadia has changed quite a bit over the years. Back then, these charitable words I did could only be sustained with donations from kind-hearted people, but since there wasn't any profit in it, you know. And now, I recently signed a talent agency. I need to stream twice a week and do public welfare talks on the walk talk. It's pretty hot right now. Every time I stream, lots of people send me gifts. It's absurd when you think about it. I actually made money by convincing others to stay alive. Honestly, I don't know whether to laugh or cry about this. I was originally put off by this commercialization of charity and maybe to streaming. Later, I received many letters from young people in my inbox. Most of them were similar to how I used to. Lost, bored with life, and struggling with an uncertain future. These young people thanked me, saying it was my guidance that restored their will to live again. Looking at it this way, commercializing charity isn't entirely a bad thing after all. At least I can do my best to prevent what happened to me from repeating in Plan Arcadia. What do you think is the meaning of life? I'm just a counselor, not a philosopher. That's a bit too big of a question for me to chew on. I know one thing for sure, being alive is a miserable thing that will only get worse with age. Once you reach a certain age, that state of being at peace within your own body and mind will lead you forever. Yet, even though life is full of boredom, pain, regret, and dreams that will never come true, we still choose to keep on living, welcoming each new day with struggles. I guess, because all things considered, life is pretty wonderful. If that's not the case, then make it wonderful. To understand fortune and misfortune and to adapt accordingly is the privilege of intelligent life, one that must not be wasted. Oops, since I've gone off track. That's fine, right? I couldn't answer your original question anyway. Let's stop it for now. Oh, shoot.
Listen to me, friend.
Stop. Risk it. Damn it. Oh, she's using a character card. Shit, that's worse. Oh my god, it's so much worse. Oh, that's good. Dang, I think that's a what? 12? I need some good numbers.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Jeez, that was the hardest fight I had in the overworld.
Even the resellers have received their shipments and then still
Unlimited free drinks for 100
emails. This is fun. Apparently, dreamless coffee may be a just welcome. It's your turn to choose, so
Say it with me. I can
excuse.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Say it with me. The game of Cosmicon Collected.
Thank you so much for your help. Please continue to support my work in the future. If you want to keep going over my dead body, get over seven. When I get rich, we'll buy out all the
I pulled an all days again.
So by tell me, what's the most important thing that makes a game fun? Hold on. Who said you get to test me? Not answering questions with questions. Young people these days think it makes them smarter when difference opinion exposes their ignorance. Well then, let me, the divine sage of game developers, reveal the secret to you. More fundamental than clever design, more captivating than gorgeous art, more inspiring than a fat wallet. That's love. Without love, it simply can't be done. That's true passion. Got it? Now come check out the game I made. Hey, I guarantee it will blow your mind. And the old man pulls out 2 pixel plates from his pocket, holding an USD with his precious treasures. The Dream Soul, the most balanced mech out there, excellent stats across the board, forgiving grace hitbox and super move, and special moves and a super wide barrier. High stability makes it perfect for any player. My rating for this bad boy is Evil Tier. The demonic wit, the fighter among players. With devastating firepower, massive damage output, and a special skill that multiplies damage. Sure, it moves slow, but who cares about them? Excellent destructive power. This rating is also evil. By the way, there's never been a mech rated crazy or worse. Okay. Judging by your reaction, you're dying to play, aren't you? Don't lie to yourself. This is a masterpiece for the ages, after all. Anyone in their right mind will be drawn to it. But you know what I love doing most? Uninterested people, I refuse. My blood, sweat, and tears went into this work. Who are they to criticize it? No amount of money in the world will make me budge. Fine, you won't let me play, I'm out of here. Hold on, I didn't say you couldn't play. Looking at your unique appearance, I was reminded of a character from my favorite comic. You must be a gaming prodigy. You want to play, right? Just do me a favor first. To be honest, I'm planning on taking in some disciples. I called a few people for interviews. Help me check if they got what it takes. It would be a disaster if my one-of-a-kind skills fell into the wrong hands. Fine, I'll do it if I have time. But you're such a troll. See that in front of the arcade. If you've got time to kill, come check it out. Alright, one more question. I asked this to everyone, so give me an honest answer. Between the Dream Soul and the one, which one do you like better? If you won't play, I won't tell you. Just as I thought. Can't expect an outsider to understand. Who now but forget what I told you. That would not help this dumbass.
Reach out to me for Perlux. Have you heard?
Go this way Actually, no, I've done all the ones in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done all the ones in here. But this is where I learned how to make hospital collective.
This plaza wasn't designed.
Wait, can I? No, the door's still blocked. Dang it.
My life had 3 series.
Excuse me, I have the bill.
Have you ever accidentally stepped on that small-sized wristband? The wristband.
Why is that blocked?
Cartoon managed to wrap all its loose ends at the end.
Would you believe?
So many people come every day to have fun here.
You can go to Graphia Academy and humans. Oh, I can? Oh. That's interesting. Everyone's feeling sparsy. Is there any collectibles I haven't gotten yet? Graphia Academy. Oh, still blocked. Excuse me. So I'm going to get mentions.
What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
Look at me!
If we tried every single year,
Okay, I'm assuming I've gotten everyone. Let's finally hit this one.
Unlimited free drinks for
That's what everyone. Interesting.
How are you feeling? Welcome.
managed to
Welcome.
take care of it.
Quite a bustling district. Is this really where Himiko lived back then?
It's been 15 years since I've been back. I wonder what's become of these houses now. If they're being rented out or if they've been sold off already. Perhaps they've become like the Graphia family. Nothing but empty shells of their former glory. Let's go. Stay safe on the road. This place seems to have changed a lot.
Holy Furbobo! Great Raccoon, you really came!
There's a Furbo calling out to you. Why don't we go take a look?
Yeah, so there's no NPCs.
can you really handle the heat?
Oh, there is one over there. Excellent, keep it up. Come on, repeat after me. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Really amazing. What's going on here? Behold, fellow upvoters, another seeker has been caught by the abundance to join us. Young friend, join us in our self-appreciation movement and break free from the trap of other people's judgmental schemes. Upvote society will bring you absolute freedom and life. So, what do you say? Interested in becoming a personal apprentice for 100 credits? Just 100 credits? Why don't you the righteous collective baseball and try to figure out what he's really up to? Sorry, I don't even have time. As a sector of you and fraud ambassador of Black Arcadia, you're missing out on a great golden opportunity to level up your upvotes. Encyclopedia scams. I want to know more about. Hi, Master Moon, answer all your questions about the upvote cultivation. Don't hold back, just ask away. Which Eon are you following? Quite perceptive. We have many disciples here who are members for months and still haven't noticed this. The Eon I follow is Yaoshi of Abundance. What, you think the Imaginary don't experience human aging, sickness, and death not comprehend the essence of abundance? Do you actually believe Yaoshi's benediction only extends to beings of flesh and blood? The path of abundance isn't nearly that narrow, you know. As an Imagineer, I was born vicious, survive on human attention, and die by human neglect. Listen, I have never truly known myself, nor have I ever truly been alive. I didn't care much at first. Until I left behind the rural altars and became a social outcast in this entertainment-driven city. Society followed the reinforcement of the city. Sorry, I refuse to accept this. Why should imaginated beings be mere playthings? Why should human creations be at their beck and call? Who cares about my breath, my existence, and my voice? On that day, a species without the right to live back to reclaim her life, one gentle glance she lived on to the day. By the mercy of Sanctus Medicus, receiving their grace, I swear I should also bring the freedom to deal with like other imaginary. About the teachings of Alchemy Society. As a disciple of Merciful Medicus, upwards on the path to freedom I discovered for today's Imagineer. Why? Because times have changed. These Imagineer have no choice but to wild power to wish power, stepping down from their artistic and legendary pedestals, constantly reinventing themselves to attract human attention, all just to become more useful. Humanity's utilitarian gains has redefined the life of us Imagineer, plunging us into self-doubt and existential anxiety. Long story short, you humans play us like a fiddle. This era, what truly constrains the freedom of Imagineer isn't wish power, but their deep dependence on human freedom. Imagineer must learn to give themselves a thumbs up, use their sense of self-worth and rock their confidence. Who's that guy filming? Oh, that's our up exercise live stream. You know, let's make some extra cash on the side. Thanks for the gifts, chat. Type 1 and we'll get another dancer. The likes, follows, and gives the world to us. So this is how you're supposed to interpret the teaching. What do you know? What's the moon have the final say? Or up to exercise and benediction. Why do Imagineer have to get wish power from humans? Because in the past, we could generate and self-sustain wish power. But now we have the upward exercise. The principle is simple. Breathe in, breathe out. Do the aerobics exercise and shout out loud, smash that like button. As long as you believe in yourself and have a burning desire for wish power, any Imagineer can use it to generate wish power. Will you just straight up tell me how it works? This is because only the secret benediction techniques inherited from the Sanctus Medicus can solve the self-cycling problem. Wish power created by Imagineer is more easily tainted by worldly impurities, making it impossible to recycle. However, they can transfer impurities to something even more vile, the wish bay, which can then purify to benediction. Even though that will cause some irreversible damage. But there's no need to pity me. For the freedom of Imagineer, let the wish bay come and eat the partner. I got stuff to catch you later. So no better time than give yourself enough work. Next time you meet, I hope you hand over the filthy wish wave purification and show me on the path to food. Yep. Man, why am I so keep getting like going second? Not lucky, but going second. Oh, I can recycle. Nice. How perfect. Cycle everything else. Pretty good. Damn it, half the cost, you didn't win. Oh, that was pretty funny. Well, unless you can roll like a 20.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
anything. Run into a bunch of strangers think the world of your victim can successfully run. Don't fall for their unfair trap. Lol. Oh. It is fine.
Try my best today, to a reasonable degree. Bro, I can't find you.
Oh, recognize right, say, prospect, the people. Tree does seem more crowded as well, though. We'll see that.
Let me try my best today.
Thank you for your interest in the Research Society.
I've never been down this path.
Once
Dang
we've
it.
got some time to spare, let's go explore a bit.
Dang it. Fine, I will talk to the stupid Fuzzball. Wait, no, this guy. You need to take care of your problem, I can do it for cheap. Now I'm hungry, go for a couple of dishes. Oh boy, boss, I just saved you a bigger pickle than your last troubles. Boss, you look like a respectable person who wouldn't get their hands dirty. If you ever need that kind of work done, you have to come find me. I may not be great at solving problems, but I'm good at doing it. Boss, though, are you some kind of hitman? Whoa, boss, watch what you're saying. Being a hitman is a matter of life and death. Everything I do is strictly within the bounds of the law. No, it's not completely unrelated. I guess you could say I'm a social assassin. Anything else you'd like to ask, boss? Or read it's your order. I've got a few questions I'd like to ask. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Your patronage. What is a social assassin? Traditional hitmen eliminate their boss's obstacle on the physical level, but us social assassins, we eliminate our targets on the social level. My name is stirring up drama and even jumping with online fights myself. I've got a whole bag of tricks and tons of experience. Everyone who tried my services gives me rave reviews. So you are a spin doctor? Doesn't sound like something an assassin. That's because you have such a conservative view of what an assassin is, of what assassins are like. You see, the Imagineer, there are beings that rely on wish power to maintain their existence. If an Imagineer is socially dead, they lose their means of obtaining wish power and die a slow death. Of course, there's always a risk of it backfiring. After all, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Some Imagineer even struck you each other being socially dead. So if you want to completely eliminate your opponents with this move, you're pro like this is really cool. My line of work is all about walking the fine line, breaking the laws for fools. My professionalism shows in the fact that I never ever break the law. For example, I would never make up dirt out of thin air to spread rumors about my targets. That's just straight up criminal behavior. That kind of ends you behind bars. But in this day and age, do you really need rumors to make someone socially dead? Not necessarily. How does that old saying go? 6 lines written by the hand of the most honest of men, I will find something in there which to hang him. Ask yourself and be honest. Have you never seen the wrong thing online? Maybe you haven't recently, or what about a decade ago? You're less mature. Or maybe even you're about the battle of argument. Let's say you really didn't see anything problematic. Is there nothing in your words that can't be interpreted? Can we stop simply between the lines and find some indication that is sufficient to destroy your reputation? Let's say someone has never spoken up. Isn't silence itself crying? Why they chosen to stay silent even when they should have spoken? Look, I'm a pro. Let me put it like this. In all my years of this job, I've never come across a target without some dirt to dig up. Not a single one. As for whether that dirt is actually dirty, don't worry. Netizens wouldn't care less about that. But you're not scared of facing the unfortunate consequences of your actions. Of course, I may have come up with a new name for this biz, but it's actually quite an ancient tree. Ever since the concept of public opinion came into being, my ancestors have been getting their hands dirty with this. Consequences are way too far off in the future to worry about. I'd rather have a hefty pile of shiny valuables. That's something to count on. You may come and post up form of the tide of public opinion like sheep, and there will be no place for those like you. But if it's not this day, I can still keep at it for a few more years ahead. One business or the other. Remember, if you run into any problems you can't handle, come straight to me.
Crushing someone's spirit is worse than killing them.
Oh, thank you, this is a good one. Yay, I go first. Wow, that sucks. Still sucks. Dang it. Bro. It's big numbers, you know what? I'll take those. We did it.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Let's go talk to the firstborn now, I guess. Good. Making that select. That's all I get. Let's hope.
Rest assured, I haven't forgotten a single thing about the compensation.
This Furbo was actually waiting outside the magazine's office just to make amends? Furbo absurdo.
And you are?
How about you notice my picture? Don't you make about a whole series of events with tabloid journalists following you and the compensation complaints? Yeah, looks like Destiny wanted you to do it again and maybe score you a nice fat paycheck while at it.
Would you mind coming into our magazine office to talk? Let's discuss compensation, shall we?
It looks like the magazine publisher has taken over this entire building.
Great. This is Himiko's home.
Strictly speaking, the entire street where this building stands belongs to my family's estate. It's said that, in their heyday, the Graphia family owned property all across plain Arcadia. But by my generation, very little was left. When my journey reaches its end, will anyone in this world be able to inherit anything from me?
Mom.
Silly child. What nonsense are you talking about? Come, let's go inside the magazine office and see what this little Furbo is up to.
It's forbidden for the high princess family.
Hey there, Paraprince! I brought quite an impressive creditor to visit you. Beep beep. Debt collector signal detected. I'm out of here. Don't run! It's the Great Raccoon from the Astral Express! Furbos and raccoons. We're all one big family. Beep boop. Family or not, you're all just here to collect debts, aren't you?
Why are you little Furbo?
Grey Raccoon, that jerk of a company president ditched everyone to dodge the debts. We brothers haven't gotten paid in months. As you can see from our sorry state, even if you sold us all for Furbo Hot Pot, you wouldn't get much money back. But I've got a plan. We can work together for some mutual Raccoon Furbo benefits. After all, Furbobo Weekly does have quite a readership. Right now, the hottest news in all of Plain Arcadia is the arrival of the Astral Express. Once you become the company president, Great Raccoon, Furbobo Weekly can go full throttle for you, becoming the Express's exclusive media outlet, churning out a string of hot scoops. In no time, Furbobo Weekly will be the #1 gossip magazine. We won't have to worry about our salaries, and Great Raccoon won't have to worry about compensation.
You want me to work for you for free?
No way! No way! As your devoted fans, me and my bros sincerely want to compensate you handsomely for your emotional distress.
A magazine publisher? Now that is interesting. What do you think?
Is Himiko also interested?
These Furbos may be crafty and full of tricks, but they can definitely help us out. A media outlet working for you, and a network of informants who can run around everywhere? Having a logistics team like that during the Phantasmoon games would come with many perks. And best of all, they're free.
Tell me, what does a company president have?
Being a company president is actually super easy. Just follow me.
It sparkles. A freezer like this is usually where the shocking twist is kept. Between all those, sadly the resident claims there's nothing inside but frozen food. Incidentally, he's the one who helped me write that bit. Fashion victims. So humiliation plus his glasses and seems to be how Ashbro sees himself.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even
Oh,
prettier.
it's called Encyclopedia of Scabs. Oh, what the hell is that? So I want. Oh, Bootail. Shit, do I have Bootail? No, I don't think I have Bootail. Crap. Where is freaking Gearbank? No, shit, I can move for him now. Alright, I'm gonna be able to. Let's just go as well. Furbobo needs your stuff to die. Things as a of Furbobo combat tutorial backend system with position precedent. Operating guidelines for Furbobo journeys will invite you to work with challenge to save and use stickers, tell us how to copy from the break room doors to break to be implemented. Right. Step 1. Becoming President. Read President's Handbook. Then reading the let's keep going. Try to see all as possible. Furbobo's are very obedient as long as you know a little about management handling subordinates. They can let by the random problems they can't solve, or the stuff like the entry level, but President surely is a person of you. Remember, there are only Furbos and the President. If you notice anyone else's presence, then look at them and respond. Last but not least, once you're here, you can't from the carrying predecessor before the President. Stealth Hills is in this dystopia now. Paraprints official can actually do. Oh no, it's a hit piece President, don't look. Just shut it down, I've already written a new one. According to the library, I'm already know that it's too much. Especially the script is here. Step right up for ratio and satisfaction guarantee. Listen, please take a look how we would go life. I want to read this. Publishing articles will increase our subscription and raise our bestseller level. And I can read too fast. That's stupid. Each camera is only unique photos. That's interesting. Okay, we'll investigate those. Hey, this is an actual. Oh, it's an actual video.
Congrats! Looking across the blue is now a cartoon! The conductor still couldn't hold on.
How long are we going to be depressed?
We can't go back to the past! March! The conductor can still be saved!
Yeah, why is he well?
Let's go! Our
Trailblazing is just getting started.
You can pump to a mecha. They really did a lot of animations, huh?
Stop fighting, please! There's no need to fight anymore! The newest Metro Alloy tested the shells!
And introduce you to the thing what's here by leveling up myself. Optics are all good here, the more you investigate, the more you get close. People get the exchange to arcade into principle like the rest of the introduction, I'll hand things over now. Did I get these? Plan arcade exploration. Okay. Besides me and Paraprince, you haven't really met the rest of Furbobo weekly stuff, right? A lot of Furbos have been dying to meet their new boss. I'll add you to the work group chat right now and introduce you properly. Hey, Furbo's here. New Furbo's gotta drop itself. Gotta drop a pick. It's a shuttle group want to check this down. And everyone, the new president's here. A huge welcome to our president. With a red hot superstar, explorer, and as our president, Furbobo will be finally going to be big. Oh no, I'm so sorry, it's president. I'll hold the president, I'll hold the president. Furbobo says so routine. Furbobo kept spamming all this, so I muted them. User has unmuted group member Furbobo. I can't believe I didn't recognize the president. These 4 eyes of mine has going blind. His punishment outpost itself. Well, I'm sending over a Galactic too. Great, Rookin, why don't you share a photo too so everyone can get to know you better? All 3 are gonna be the same photo, isn't it? Never mind. Like, love the president's. It was amazing. Love the president's micro expressions. Basically, totally the weird looks entertainment. Not this little fruit thing. Oh. Oh wait, am I late? I just saw this new boss. I think a new boss and it was Furbobo without someone on shots we are going to have new boss. I was leaving it was much. Public sent 99 plus images in a row. The system automatically collapsed. Until it says we did remember Public. Sorry for your repeated damage. We just spent too much. Yeah, it's just a black photo. What the hell? Huh. Oh cool, those buttons actually work?
That's all it takes? Okay, from now on, I'm your new company president.
Woohoo! Green Raccoon is our new company president! Ha! Whatever mission you assign, we brothers will get it done for you. Anything else you'd like us to do?
change the name of the gossip forum.
Boss, you don't like Furbobo gossip? What name would you prefer then?
It's never mind. Let's take a go with me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just one.
In return, make sure you create some big news stories. Oh, and that journalist Furbo who wrote that slander about you? HR will fire him. We don't need an employee around here who's got beef with the company president.
Get HR to help me in this crappy, broke ass, no president company. Is he just gonna reappear under a different title? Wait, send him together intel at the school.
I heard a supplicant has appeared at Graphia Academy. Should we have him take some pictures there for you? No problem. I'll arrange it right away. This Furbo will issue the order. Stay tuned for his first-hand report.
Looks like you're already getting into the groove of being a company president. We're pretty much done here, and Don Hung and Sunday should be arriving soon as well. I'll just have them meet us here at the publishing house.
Wait until companions are wondering about. Stories of dead people. Okay. Oh, so that's how I get the global tokens. Come back as president of Furbobo. Please tell that your loyal editorial team will these instructions. Please step the schedule. Check Furbobo books. Alright, so it's just up another way under that menu.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even.
Looks like Don Hung and
Big X Walls like shit. The reef moment out
Miss Himiko, we're here.
Slower than expected, huh? Looks like you had quite a harvest.
That's, difficult to say.
Ah, Miss Himiko. And Benefactor is here too. It's been a while. I've missed you all dearly.
Miss Tingyun, are you representing the Xianzhou on this diplomatic mission to Plain Arcadia?
This is a matter of great importance. A humble girl like me doesn't have that kind of standing. I'm just tagging along with General Yao Guang of the Yuchui to help out with odd jobs. I happened to run into these two on the way.
The seer strategist. What happened on this journey?
Sorry, there was a bit of a hiccup. I accidentally put on a mask of elation. Now I'm a supplicant in the Phantom Moon Games.
Well, that's quite unexpected.
I know the Express has been seeking to join the Phantom Moon Games, and I've been quite curious about that. Sorry. Did I make things more complicated than they needed to be?
No need to apologize, Sunday. You are a companion of the Trailblaze. No nameless would ever stop a companion from finding their own path.
Many thanks.
But wait, did you just say accidentally?
It's a long story. I'm afraid we'll have to wait for General Yao Guang to explain it herself.
She was with us just now, but somehow disappeared without a trace.
Madame Yao is always like this. She probably disappeared suddenly to deal with something urgent.
This seer strategist is just as elusive as the rumors say. Should we wait for her?
No need. I wouldn't dare impose. The tides of fate shifted. I had to delay my steps to arrive at the proper time. I ask for your understanding. Oh my. Counting me, we make exactly 6. Let me do some calculations. Your fortune in the coming days looks
Stop
grim.
giving him
You
your
better
damn
watch
legs,
out.
dang it.
Wheel. Makes sense. You got what you wanted today. The fates spell danger. This matter is most likely connected to that blade. Ah, the little fox's misfortune has overflowed into good luck. She's blessed with constant good fortune, a true harbinger of prosperity. Huh. That's weird. I can't see yours. So, you're that trailblazer Fushuan mentioned.
Your reputation precedes you, seer strategist. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express. Whatever's on your mind, you can discuss it with me.
My sincerest apologies. When a diviner encounters someone whose fate is unfathomable, we can't help but feel 3 parts excited, 3 parts flustered, 3 parts curious, and 1 part awestruck.
What do you mean by unfathomable?
My eye of Ishvara can scan the aura of fortune surrounding each of you, manifesting as weal or woe signs above your foreheads. I'd like to divine your fortunes as a welcome gift. However, this person really surprised me. I can't see anything from her at all. Are you really free to try any choice? To do anything you want? Does an Ishvara like you actually exist in this world?
Have you seen this?
You mean you've witnessed the existence of Terminus? But that doesn't mean your life has entered the finality, does it?
What do you think this means, General?
As an Ishvara, their mere presence in the playfield creates a variable in the game. It's both a blessing and a curse. As I said before, the weal and woe of us 6 align with the 6 lines of divination. If she represents woe, then the hexagram falls to water, where dangers lurk above and below, spelling doom. If she brings weal, then the hexagram shifts between wind and water, presenting a great opportunity to strike. Auspicious.
So, the fate of our journey in plain Arcadia rests on her decision.
Yeah, what else? That's way too much responsibility to handle. What should I do?
It's not as mystical as it sounds. While an Ishvara has far greater freedom of choice than ordinary people, they're still caught in the currents of fate. I just want to remind you to choose wisely.
Back to business. I take it you're not just here to read our fortunes?
I am here to greet everyone, to apologize to the Express Navigator for my previous indiscretions, and to borrow someone from you.
Miss Himiko, now you understand how I ended up wearing this mask.
I get it. She says she wants to borrow you for an operation. I want to hear your thoughts. If you're not comfortable refusing, I can speak up for you.
Oh, you two. No need for whispers. I can hear you loud and clear.
How did you... Well, since the General heard us, would you mind telling us your reasons for doing this?
I'm collecting variables. During this journey, I'll be acting as unpredictably and irrationally as possible. Don't be surprised. Some Arbiter generals excel in battle with their wit and valor. Others master the art of forging weapons, and some guard the netherworld with their lives. I, however, fight for the Alliance by calculating and manipulating fate itself, peeking into the future. I'm here to discuss matters regarding the Anti-Destruction Alliance, and then I'll head to Astropolis for the vote. That's the real business. But according to the divination, this Arcadian world faces an extraordinary danger. When a bird's nest falls, no egg will remain unbroken.
Are you saying we'll all perish along with plain Arcadia? What's going on here?
Intel indicates that a serious Xianzhou criminal is attempting to join the Phantom Moon Games. This individual has been infected by the flesh of Shuhu, the emanator of the abundance, and is extremely dangerous. According to my interpretation, his long-suppressed violent nature will eventually become uncontrollable, bringing catastrophic disaster to everyone.
There's no way he could do that.
That's the divination's answer. Rather than asking whether he could, we should ask, how would he do it? My divination shows dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. While the term dragon clash could simply mean fierce battle, could it be foreshadowing a great calamity from your conflict with Blade? Perhaps this prophecy has other interpretations, but with my limited intel right now, I have to prioritize Blade, this most volatile and dangerous factor.
I've heard that different interpretations of prophecies can lead to completely opposite outcomes. Until things become clearer, it's better to reserve judgment.
Let's put that aside for now. In any case, I've brought along a creation forged by Blade himself. If things get out of hand, it might temporarily restore his sanity, giving us a brief chance at victory.
What is it?
I'm sorry, but fate has shifted once again. I must take my leave. To put everyone on the Express at ease, I solemnly swear that Mr. Sunday won't be obligated to do anything for the Xianzhou. On the contrary, our delegation will give him every ounce of aid within our power.
What did you say, General?
Aid within our power? She's gone.
Whoa, that was quick. Madame Yao must be really busy.
Has she vanished into thin air like this before?
Yes. I don't know the details myself. With Madame Yao, it often happens and no one knows when she'll return. She doesn't do it on purpose. Allow me to apologize on her behalf.
No worries. At least we know what the Xianzhou is up to. Right now, 2 companions from the Express are still trapped somewhere. She and I must head to the tavern to uncover some clues.
If Miss Himiko needs my help, please don't hesitate to ask.
Are March and Mr. Yang in trouble? I'll go with you.
No, you and Sunday will act together with the Seer strategist. We're not at the point where we need to call in reinforcements yet. The situation with Blade is unusual. That Seer strategist's concerns aren't just baseless worries. I don't want to see the Phantom Moon Games bring catastrophe to my homeland. So this is also my request. To put it in the General's words, please do your best to introduce new variables.
I understand Miss Himiko's intentions.
I'll leave March and Mr. Yang in your care. Blade's appearance means the Stellaron hunters are also on the move in this world. From everything we've seen, this mission to play in Arcadia is of the utmost importance. I will accompany General Yao Guang to uncover the Stellaron hunters' schemes. Whatever happens this time, I hope it won't put any of you in danger. I'll do my best to make sure of that. What? Those two are trapped in the school, forced to become a student and teacher? And the security officers are turning a blind eye to all this? Though March and Mr. Yang don't seem in mortal danger for now, who knows what Sparksea is plotting. The longer we delay, the worse it could get. Better to rescue them as soon as possible. The Phantasmoon Games. What a bizarre ceremony. What does this type of elation really mean for the people of this place? Why would AHA promote such a game? Whatever happens, keep me posted on how things go.
Greetings, Benefactor. It's been many days since we met in Penacony, and I've been thinking of you day and night. Thank you for your concern. I'm doing well. Though my skills are meager, Madame Yao praised my resolve to kill my enemies, saying that was just the variable she sought. That's why she assigned me to temporarily serve under her command for this expedition. And look at that. It's brought us back together again. What fortune. I wished I could travel with you longer back in Penacony, Benefactor. After all, I've yet to reclaim the opportunities Phantilia stole from me.
Well, besides Madame Yao.
Hard to say. Like the divinations she casts, she's a riddle shrouded in fog. Apart from the ever-absent Patina Justice, she's likely the most mysterious of the Arbiter Generals.
How's Madame Yao treating you?
I'm sure there's no mortal danger. Please forgive my jest, Benefactor. Being around Madame Yao has gotten me into the habit of cracking jokes all the time. Her actions may seem inscrutable, but she always provides what you need ahead of time. That's why even those who grumble still carry out her orders with diligence. In truth, doesn't she seem more like a shrewd merchant than a diviner? But then, when have any Arbiter Generals ever been ordinary? Don't go back on your word, Benefactor. We can find a local bar and share a drink while we chat. Madame Yao instructed me to meet her at our agreed spot if she disappears. It's growing late, so I'll take my leave now.
Mask of elation can reflect the shape of one's soul. Sure. In Penacony's decorative arts, ravens often symbolize the hidden desires and whispers of humans' dreamscapes. Don't worry, I once tried to ascend to godhood myself. I won't be dazzled by the honor of an audience with a deity. Taking part in this grand event is also about gaining a deeper understanding of this Arcadia. Just as one cannot miss the Charmony Festival when visiting Penacony. There's no rule saying that supplicants of the Phantasmoon Games have to fight each other, right? On the contrary, for the elation, shouldn't laughter be a resonance that comes from within each other's hearts? After putting it on, I seem to hear curious voices. The mask whispers to me, urging me to show my elation to the god, to create miracles that will make the people of the Arcadia laugh with joy.
Something wrong.
That's a good one. When that general, Yao Guang, shows up again, I should discuss our collaboration plans with her. Good luck.
The IPC, Masked Fools, a Cienjo General, the Stellaron Hunters, and the Nameless. Some came for the Alliance. Some for the Eon's game. Whatever their reasons, a storm is brewing in the skies over this world. But at least we got some good news. Sunday has joined the Phantasmoon Games. He can help us in our showdown against Sparksy. Let's rendezvous with Sparkle at the tavern. We must uncover why Sparksy entered the Phantasmoon Games, and what sort of Sparksicon she's got planned for Graphia Academy.
How do we get into the tavern?
When I was little, I heard a few urban legends. They say the entrance to the tavern exists behind every single door in this land. But those who aren't invited, or haven't found their destined path, can never step inside. This time, we already have the Fool's invitation in hand. As for the key to open the door, there's a silly rhyme on the back of the business card. For revelry and drinks galore, no need to search from door to door. Heed the fool's riddle with care to find the key that leads you there.
Riddles again. Rhymes so that rhymes worse than what Drama comes up with.
So, about the fool's riddle, got any leads?
Long time ago, you spoke to yourself. Who remembers after all this time? But you do remember. Sparkle first met you, she told you were written.
Whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same Phantasmoon.
Looking up makes sense, but looking down? How exactly do you gaze at the sky?
By watching the sky reflect in water.
Oh, it seems fate ties you to the tavern. I get it now. The answer is Dovebrook. Many generations ago, the Dovebrook was already a river flowing with countless legends. It's no surprise the door to the tavern lies hidden among them.
Let's see what on this one. Yay!
Three
Finally.
keys to winning at Celestial Jam. Courage, guts, and resolve.
Hey there, kid. I see you wandering around here. Something on your mind? Do you talk about masterful friends of duty or some imaginary bigwig? I'm so jealous. I don't have a haven't felt any stress in ages. Wait, my bad. That was way too intrusive. Are you a ghost of some office worker? And what kind of imaginary are you? Where did your head go? I'm a lawyer. No, lawyer is not the name of some imaginary species. Anyway, I'm not some weirdo. If anything, I'm a legit lawyer. You know, I've got the license and everything. Though I do have a bit of a specialty. I handle cases involving vast rules and imaginary. It is well designed. I sort out all sorts of related headaches for people. Vast imaginary. Yeah, just picture that you're an honest, hardworking office worker squeaking through the record. Never even heard of the world's end have couldn't care less with the last results. One day you bump into some random dude on the street and running a moped. Another day on everything was silence. You spoiled your seal ball slash fools for the tap. Finally you realize you ticked off the fool. A master fool that pet me. Most of the time, yeah, the more powerful they are, the pettier they get and the worse their pranks become. Anyway, normal folk find them as annoying as cockroaches in the house or pigeon droppings in the suit. I guess the master fool's pranks are just one of those unavoidable things in life. I specialize in resolving these kind of troubles and misunderstandings, helping everyone bury the hatchet with cockroaches, pigeon droppings, and inevitable forces of nature, and getting compensation to reserve for emotional distress, lost wages, and medical expenses. So after hearing all that, got any cases? You want to take the court? No. I get it. So many legal services, and young folk like you don't quite grasp how the world works yet. Don't worry, as long as you're in Grand Arcadia, sooner or later you'll get my services. Big card. See you later. You have time for a chat? Sure thing, what would you like to know? Consultation is booked by the hour. Second, about a portion of your shadow game is to offset the first chat hours. What the heck are you? A lawyer? Wait, don't go, I'm not trying to waste your time here. Oh, I lost my head, so I literally know nothing about my past. But ever since I remember, I'm caught up in legal battles between the imaginary and the master fools. So my past self might have been a master fool who lost their head, I guess. Then would be the umbrella for my past. What kind of services do you offer? I specialize in handling cases involving master fools and imaginary. It's well resolved. I always sort out all kinds of related headaches for people. Master fools, yeah, that is. What's the other one I mentioned? Yeah, I mentioned it's some billionaire's illegitimate kid. Sorry, my man, let's say you're legitimate. They're eagerly waiting for your old man to hit the market so he can inherit his unlimited fortune. You're counting down the days. Dreaming of living it up in luxury. Finally, so finally your old man achieved immortality. Nope, your dad kicked the bucket. Put this with your dad's body kicked the bucket, but thanks to his intense obsession right before death, the ghost of your dad keeps being, and is claiming full control over his assets. At a time like this, the best bet is to me. And when it comes to the whole is your dad supposed to be your dad question, I might be able to help you secure some sacred matter and some inheritance. How's your window on cases? As an experienced lawyer, I typically combine my social insight with professional expertise to a suitable service plan which I like. For example, when doing a particularly challenged group, I send my powering officers to have a friendly negotiation with them, which usually means convinces them to see the light from their lawsuit. As for any master who disturbs an employer's life, that's even easier to handle. Everyone hangs out at the tavern. Everyone runs each other all the time. If they don't want to get hit the same level of pranks themselves, they'll probably be willing to consider compensation. Look, there are plenty of ways to resolve the problem. The law's just one. That's enough chit chat for now. Experienced lawyer, big shoot. Not that much.
We have a professional team.
That's it. I actually use some. And these hospital collectors taking up so much time. That's a good roll.
Take a
Hi,
look.
Dipper. How are you?
This is
Sorry,
pure
so your
genius in
message.
action.
Could there be another solution?
Sounding my own mention joke.
Bring me
Think that
another
watches with
bottle.
you and Mr. Last Train again. Alright, guess I'm sticking on the streets now. On your hand. Bro, thanks kid, that's nice of you, but this old man, bro, this old man's fine, I'm used to it. When I was a kid, I tried to sneak a sip of malt juice from my mom, but she caught me and chewed me out. Back then I swore to defend this meal. I'm gonna drink malt juice every single day when I grow up, bro. I'm not kidding, profanity. What kind of planetary explosion is that? Don't you ever grow up being a kid, don't ever get a jerkball boss like I did. But unlike Paul, he's only a manager, he's got an ego so big his tails always sticks him straight up in the air. Yeah, but guess what? When that blasted light was a director, he's just like me, all my screaming some emotions, the other people facing that bloody piece. That literal blue director is the same way that Stinking Ghost Executive practically prostrates himself just to offer him more juice. And the despicable Ghost Executive, the police people's obnoxious IPC leaders is so pathetic I thought it was mine when it's something to my they're all a bunch of phony sucking but they're not really clowns at the team. Except for who the hell. I don't remember what he's saying, so someone who doesn't post others at the parties, no matter how high your salary is, if you have to do that, you're just like a clown.
More!
Alright. I'm gonna end my stream here for now because I have to run off. But hopefully I'll be able to continue streaming later tonight and actually get into the what's at the Alright, see you next time. Bye.